Fighting game clones, or knockoffs if that's what you want to call them, have been around for as long as I can remember. We've had clones of Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Super Smash Bros., Virtual Fighter, pretty much all of the major fighting games. Now, what if I told you there was also a King of Fighters clone that was in development over a decade ago? I don't know why I'm always referring to the past by pointing behind me. What the Let me talk to you about a game called Xuan Dou Zhi Wang, and I probably butchered the absolute hell out of that game, holy hell, which translates to the King of Dazzling Fighters. Holy shit. Which is colloquially known to the international audience as King of Combat. Upon writing this script, I don't realize this sounds like a King of Fighters and Mortal Kombat crossover. What the hell is up with this name? Those of you who've been around for a good while probably saw an old video I did on this game back in 2020. But back then I only really reacted to a combo vid. What I want to do now is talk about the game a little more extensively. Now KOC is a fighting game by China-based developer Jade Studios under Tencent. Nothing can go wrong under Tencent, right? Right? It was in development back in 2011 and even had a playable beta, which you access through Tencent servers. Okay, so here's where it gets interesting. Back then, I didn't own a PC, so I never actually got to experience this game myself. What I was told by several people was that you had to go through a crazy process on their website, which was all in Chinese by the way, and somehow get a key to access the playable beta. I can only imagine how many people were struggling with this back then, cause holy hell. Also, in case you haven't figured it out by now, you had to be connected to the internet in order to play. As far as how it actually ran, I can't give you any explanation on that since I didn't play for myself. But I have heard that it was pretty rough at times, as that was before we started bullying devs for rollback netcode. Would have been mad as hell back then. But anyway, let's talk about some gameplay. This game was heavily, and I do mean heavily inspired by SNK. It's basically legally distinct King of Fighters, even by name alone. Hell, it's basically a bootleg King of Fighters 13. It had the same exact 4-button layout that SNK players are familiar with, short hops, hyper hops, rolls, blowbacks, even max mode, fam. It even gave you the choice to play either 1v1 or 3v3 matches. I imagine anybody familiar with KOF 13 at the time had no problem getting used to this game. Fam, just check out a few of these characters. We have legally distinct Kyo, Kula, Mr. Karate, Athena, Fei Long, or Dragon from World Heroes, Kim Kafwan, Bao, Yuri, Terry, Benny Maru. Okay, wait a minute, wait a goddamn minute here. Okay, so before you start rushing to the comments to write that SNK should have sued them to the holiest of hells, more than likely you probably already wrote that comment, so I'm gonna need you to delete that real quick. They were well aware of this game to the point they even let them use their poster boy Terry and Benny Maru of all characters. Not Kyo, not Rio, not Mai, but Benny Maru. What? From the few things I have seen, one of the coolest things that this game lets you do was unlock alternate costumes, which you get by accumulating points from matches. Some of these actually look really cool. Take Lee for instance. He's the Bruce Lee clone of the game, obviously. So of course, all of his costumes are gonna be inspired by Jackie Chan. Who else you think his costumes are gonna be inspired by if he's a Bruce Lee clone? Inspired by Tony Jaa. The Game of Death motorcycle fit is, in my humble opinion, which normally isn't that humble, one of the coolest iterations of that fit I've seen in any fighting game. But let's take a look at some of these characters real quick. All right. Bro, look at legally distinct Kyo, or K-Dash. Key-Dash. Bro, these juggles. Oh my God, the instant air. Yeah, he's like legitimately both Kyo and K-Dash. I think this was supposed to be legally distinct Yuri. Yeah. Except she has a different costume. Shibu, let's break the puke. I probably would have used her a little bit. I can't tell who she is, but now we got Freeman here. Oh no, it's legally distinct Athena. Barely legally distinct Athena. So, which means I would have indeed hated this character. Jesus Christ. I would have tried her out just for the simple fact that she's a skater. And now we have Kim Kapwan. Or Kimmy Kapwan. Kimmy Kapwan is insane. And this is the dude I would have made. Nah, dead ass though. Why does he look fun? Why did he actually look fun? Yo, he is just chucking fruit. There's legally distinct Cooler. She looks like Cammy's costume from Street Fighter V, her alt costume. Nah, no lie. I think she looks. Wait, what? Wait, what the fuck? What? Wait a goddamn minute. Where did he come from? Bro is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Max Mo. Hey yo. Hey yo. Wait a goddamn minute. It's legally distinct Bow. I already hate this kid. Why is it still going? I know a lot of y'all would have been playing Kung Fu Panda. This is another character I would have played because Muay Thai. And there's Mr. Karate. Well, his name is actually Legend. This is like one character name I do know. Oh, Max Mode, cross up. Wall bounce. Again. Oh, I thought bro's name was Lee. His name is Long. But of course I'd use him because he's a fucking wrecker character. Oh my, yo, long ass fucking wrecking sequence. He really be whooping your ass like fam. And then there's a charge. I wonder if it's an overhead. The sound effects are kind of jank though, like no lie. I'm just not really hearing this stuff. So I might actually have to mute their audio and just put some different music or something in the background because I can't have their shit playing because there is actual copyrighted music going on and I don't want to get my shit clapped. So yeah, my bad if you can't hear any actual game audio. But anyway, now I know what some of you are possibly thinking. What actually happened to this game? And is there a way right now that we can play it? Well, Kevin, I'm glad you asked. Or was that you, Jamal? Ryan? Richard? Which one of y'all said that shit? In 2014, Jade Studios was basically torn apart by Tencent and put the game into development hell. Jane replayed nothing can go wrong under Tencent, right? Right? The SNK characters, on the other hand, were temporarily removed with all intention of acquiring the rights to get them at a later date. Yeah, that never happened. Jade Studio was supposed to resume development with new team members, but by 2019, wait a minute. You're telling me I probably could have played this game in 2019 and didn't even know? The game's official website was unavailable and was removed from Tencent's platform completely. Currently, the game has seemingly been unfortunately abandoned. Damn. Orphaned. I'm sorry. Man, this actually sucked because some of these characters really did look cool as hell, despite being blatant King of Fighters ripoffs. I remember finding out about this game through Liang Hu BBB's Funny and Cool compilations back then. There's one specific clip that still lives in my head rent-free from this game to this day. This one clip is the reason I started using Forest Law's theme as comeback music back in the day, and it's for some reason my favorite clip of this entire game. Shut up, I'm weird, I know, leave me alone. And that's pretty much all there is to it right now, because there isn't that much news as far as continued development or anything for that matter. I really do wish I would have gotten a chance to play this game, because I really do think it looks really cool. I also want to throw out there that I'm not campaigning for Jade Studio to somehow go back to this game and drop a playable build. They're not even called Jade Studios anymore. But let me know what y'all think. Did you get a chance to play this game back then? Do you wish you've gotten a chance to play this game back then? Who would you have even played? A lot of y'all are gonna say the Kung Fu Panda, because I already know how this works. I know how y'all operate. Let me know of any more canceled or abandoned fighting games that we should cover, and I'll try to get back to y'all next time. Bootleg ass what happened video. Bro really think he Matt McMuscles out here. And as always, follow me on all my socials. That's Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky, all at Ignant Rizzy. And if you want a little bit more as well as early access to certain content, be sure to sign up for the Patreon or join the YouTube memberships. We out here. We doing some extra stuff out here. And on that note, I'll catch y'all later.